Welcome in to folks around the country. Sunday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Stanton ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Roland Smith has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Not shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 4 for 14.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Carlos Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And now here's the third time he stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. The next to bat. He's been hitting well in the series. 4 RBIs on 5 hits. He's set and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for New York, Tyler Wade, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready now, Aaron Judge. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Wade is off of first with 2 away. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopped to 3rd. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Batting 8, the left fielder.
Standing in, Brock Holt, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brock Holt goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Fouled off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So a runner on second with one down now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over one an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Wade on the grass, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 23 for him thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Now, number 36. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Third baseman, Gio.
Striding in, Gio Urshela. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
So digging in now, Mike Tauchman. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So stepping in, Tyler Wade. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings is there. And that retires the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the 1-1 pitch is a heater in there for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christian Vasquez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting.
In now, Brock Holt, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Encarnacion. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And at of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, MLBThe, how about this?
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Goodbye, home run. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. Digging in once again, Mike Tauchman, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to him. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll start things out in their half. For the 6th, as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Gregorius into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Owings aboard here at first with nobody out.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. He'll try again. 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number 50.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
In now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. And they put the tag on him for the out. But meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Ball 1.
Yeah, ball 1 strike.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. The 3-2 pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Third baseman, Raphael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Fielder.
He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Shot toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Vasquez.
The pitch. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Luis Sessa takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Urshela has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2 down, runners at first and second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Hector Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Judge will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dustin Pedroia goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. At the plate, J.D. Martinez for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Gregorius.
Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holt has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tuckman.
At the plate, Mike Tuckman. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. From the stretch. And that's in there for a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Mike Tuckman goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
The 0-1 on its way. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Oh, 2, here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Chapman Nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping up now, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Roland Smith wins his league-leading 10th game of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Chris Sale struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching.